right? So cars. I'm personally going to get a nice brand new Ferrari for myself. So out of all the cars I'm gonna get a nice brand new Ferrari. I'm gonna get the most expensive Ferrari out there. I'm gonna get like a nice, not the most expensive, but I want to get at least a nice like $1 million Ferrari. I'll lease it for like 4 years. So I'm gonna get a nice $1 million Ferrari for myself in Vancouver, right? And I'll lease a nice winter Jeep for the winter for 4 years. And after the 4 years, I might get like I don't know. I don't know. I might get maybe an Audi or something like that, an Audi and maybe like a Lamborghini or something like that. Or I might get another model of Ferrari. I might get my second car after my lease these two cars. My second car my next cars might be like an Audi and like a Ferrari something like that. Yeah, an Audi. I can get a winter Audi for the winter, and I can get another model of Ferrari or like a Lamborghini. So for cars, I'm personally going to get a brand new Ferrari for myself for the fall and summer, and get a winter Jeep for the winter. As Victoria Justice will most likely get a Benz or BMW because I know because women are not into Ferrari and Porsches, not into those cars. Those are sport cars, but they're into BMWs and Benz like crazy. I guarantee you, I guarantee you, Victoria Justice is going to end up getting a Benz and then a BMW, man. She'll get a Benz and like a Lexus or like a Benz and a BMW. She's going to get those cars because women are into those cars, man. She'll probably get a Benz for the fall and winter, and maybe like a winter Lexus for the winter or something like that. Because she has an unlimited bank account with me, she doesn't have to worry about the car being too expensive, as she can get a nice $150,000 Benz for herself, a nice $100,000 BMW for herself, a $70,000, $60,000 Lexus for herself, all pocket change if you're a billionaire, yeah. As Victoria Justice, she doesn't have to worry about the car being too expensive. She can get a nice $150,000 Benz for herself, which is pocket change if you're a billionaire. Hence, you're fucking welcome, Victoria. But I'm going to keep on saying this. I'm going to tell Victoria to lease her cars, not buy them. As the last thing I want to happen is have 5 years go by or 4 years go by, and now she no longer wants to drive her old cars, but get a new one. Hence why I'll tell her to lease her cars, as it's much better. After you drove for a few years, you can return it and lease another model of cars. I'm going to tell Victoria Justice, I don't mind you. You can get whatever car. If you want to get if Victoria Justice wants to get a Lambo or a Porsche, she's welcome to get a car like that. But I highly doubt she will because women are into those cars. But whatever car you want to lease, if you want to lease a BMW or a Benz, don't buy the car. Lease the car. That way, after 4 years, you can return the car. You can get another model. You can get another car. That way, you don't waste money. Because last thing you want to do is buy these cars, and then 4 years go by, and after these 4 years, new models come. Oh, I want to buy this car now, and you're no longer using your old cars, and you have to either sell it or get rid of it or drive it. Hence why do not buy your cars. Lease your cars. That way, after the lease agreement is over, you can return the car. You can get a new car. It's much better. I'm going to tell her don't buy your cars. And she'll listen to me, obviously, because considering I saved your fucking ass. Everything regarding building the condo, the house, building the condo, and all the other and all that stuff, we have to talk it over. And what kind of jet we want, what kind of yacht we talk it over. But in terms of where we're living, I decide. Considering I'm the one who fucking saved her house, I'm the one who fucking saved her ass, and I'm the one who's paying the fucking bills. It's because of me. You're a multi-billionaire. Yeah, there you go. You're a multi-billionaire because of me, man. I fucking saved your ass. If it wasn't for me, you'd be sabotaged in Hollywood, not seeing me. And I fucking saved your ass. So it's fair that I choose where we live, which is fair. Everything else, we can talk it over, but in terms of where we're living, I choose because I saved your fucking ass. Yeah, there you go. Right. Hence your fucking lung, Victoria. Right. Right, so in other words, right, hence why I'll tell her to lease her cars, as it's much better. After you've drove for a few years, you can return it and lease another model or car. That's what I'm going to do. After I drive my Ferrari and my Jeep for a good 4 years, I will get either another model of Ferrari, I might get another winter car, an Audi maybe. Bugattis. I would love to get a Bugatti, but Bugattis you can only buy them at auctions, or you can build them. But the problem with Bugatti is that for me to get a Bugatti, I have to own it. I have to buy it. And I'm not a fan of buying cars because I know if I buy the Bugatti, if I buy a super expensive Bugatti, 10 years will go by, and I want to get another Bugatti, and all of a sudden I don't want to use that Bugatti anymore. Hence why I'm just going to stick to Ferraris and like Lambos and all that stuff. Because Bugattis are rare fucking cars. You have to get them, and you can only buy them at auctions and that kind of stuff. Bugatti is the best car in the world, man. They're so expensive. The top end ones can be around 12 million bucks, which is still pocket change if you're a billionaire, right? Yeah, there you go. But I'm not gonna get a Bugatti. Maybe in the future I'll get a Bugatti, but as of now, I'm just stick to a Ferrari and like a Lambo or something like that afterwards. Right. I also don't. Right. I also don't want me and her to lease a bunch of cars. Otherwise, you're just wasting money. No, let's lease 2 cars each at a time, and after the lease agreement is over with, we lease another set of cars. So I'm gonna tell Victoria Justice, I don't want you leasing like 10 cars because I know you're just gonna waste money. You're not gonna use half your cars. Let's lease 2 cars at a time. 1 car for summer and winter, and 1 car for winter and spring. That way we don't waste money. Because I see these rappers and all these celebrity rappers. They always brag about their cars. You see their house. You see they have like 10 cars. I'm like, man, how much of those cars are you even driving? You're just wasting money. No, let's lease 2 cars at a time. That way we don't waste money. It's common sense. Yeah, we're billionaires, but like it's even though we're billionaires, we need to spend our money smart. There's nothing worse than wasting money by leasing a bunch of cars. No, lease 2 cars at a time. That way you can use 1 car for the summer and winter. You can use 1 car for the winter spring. That way you don't waste money. I'm gonna tell Victoria Justice that, and she's gonna listen to me because I fucking saved her ass. Yeah, there you go. Right? Again, pictures of this will be trending. Like you'll be seeing me driving my Ferrari when I get out of the car with my wife. People will be taking videos and pictures, and that'll be trending. And you will be like, "Wow, look at Ivan now. He looks fine with his wife." So you're gonna be seeing pictures of me pulling out in my Ferrari, getting out of my car with my wife, and while that happens, people are gonna be taking pictures and videos, and that's gonna be trending online. This is gonna be crazy, man. That's how top notch of a life we are gonna live, man. Because Ferrari are rare. Most people don't own Ferraris. Ferraris are rare cars. So when you see someone driving a Ferrari downtown and they pull up, everyone stops and takes pictures because it's so cool. Ferraris are so rare cars. So when you see me pulling in my Ferrari, I get out with my nice clothes. My wife gets out in her nice clothes. Oh my God, look at Ivan now. He's a fucking celebrity. He's fucking rich. He's so fucking rich. Yeah, man. You're gonna see me pulling out in my nice Ferrari. That's top notch. You're gonna be like, wow, look at Ivan now. He looks fly with his wife. He's now so rich. He owns a $1 million Ferrari. Because I'm gonna get a $1 million Ferrari. You'll see pictures or videos of VJ pulling in with her top notch $150,000 Benz. You're also gonna see pictures and videos of VJ pulling in her, I don't know, $150,000 nice Benz. She gets out of the car. Oh my God, look at VJ now. She's so rich. She owns her own nice like $150,000 BMW or Benz, convertible BMW or Benz, whatever it is, right? And you'll be like, wow, look at VJ. She's a multi-billionaire with Ivan. I remember when she was a survivor. So you're going to be like, oh my God, I remember when Victoria Justice, because Victoria Justice, I saw pictures of her. She owns nice cars, but I guarantee Victoria Justice owns like a used Benz or something like that. She probably owns like a used Benz or used BMW. Like, yeah, Victoria Justice drives like a BMW or Benz, whatever it is. But with this budget, she can get the best BMW or Benz out there. The top notch and $150,000, $160,000 Benz she can get. $160,000 BMW, top end BMW she can get. You know what I'm saying? Top notch, yeah. That's how rich we are going to be, man. You're going to be like, yeah, I remember when she was Survivor. She had a nice house. Yeah, Victoria Justice has a nice house. Victoria Justice probably owns what, a $1 million house. She owns nice cars, but like she even then she's a survivor, and she didn't have the kind of money whereby she has an unlimited bank account. She doesn't have to worry about running out of money. Whereas Victoria Justice, even though she's rich, she has to watch out for how she spends her money because she's a survivor. She doesn't have billions in the bank. Victoria Justice probably has like $2 million in the bank or something like that. 2 million, a couple million in the bank. She's a survivor. She has money. She's rich, but she's a survivor. She doesn't know what it's like to live the billionaire life with me. You know what I'm saying? But hence why I'll be missed more, because I was completely poor, because I don't know what it's like to be rich. Whereas Victoria Justice at least knows what it's like to be rich, because she was rich. Now she's just much richer. Yeah. But even then, it's still going to be brand new to her, because there's a difference between having a few million in the bank and having billions in the bank. Right? Now let's talk about food. For food, there's a good chance me and my wife will be going out a lot and getting a lot of takeout. Hence why I don't want to put that much money into my kitchen for my condo, because I know me and my wife will be going out a lot. For example, when I start my company, there's a good chance I'll be going to Coors a lot in Vancouver. So once I'm ready to start, once we take our 1 year vacation off, we have a nice time. Once we take our 1 year vacation off, and we fly back to Vancouver, and now the office is renovated, and we're ready to start work. We hired a 17. Right, again, you have guys like John Favreau and Dave Filoni. If those guys are available, there's a good chance I'm going to hire them. For John Favreau, I'll pay him $3 million a year, so he'll make $12 million for the 4 years, which is $7 million in your bank. And Dave Filoni, if he were hired, I'll pay him a $2 million a year salary. He'll be making $8 million. Only if they're available. If they're not, if they're still contracting, then I obviously can't hire them. I'll hire someone else. But if those guys are available, there's a 7% chance I'm going to hire them, man. And they're going to be my full-time script developers until they die. They're going to be saved. Yeah. But anyways, going back to the topic. For food, there's a good chance me and my wife will be going out a lot. Hence why I don't want to put that much into my kitchen for my condo, because I know me and my wife will be going out a lot. So I'm going to tell us, even though I'm putting $90 million towards my condo, I'm going to tell the architects I don't want that much money put in towards the kitchen. I'll put money into a nice stove, a nice cupboard, but I don't want them having like a bunch of cupboards. No, I want my kitchen to be small. I have one section for the fridge, a small section, a nice stove, and then like one cupboard, and that's where we can store a few plates, a good like 8 plates, 4 plates, something like that, and one small island to eat, and that's it, and a sink. Because I don't want to put that much money into the kitchen, because I know me and my wife are barely going to use it. Because we're going to be going out all the time. We're getting takeout. As I guarantee you, when me and my wife sell in Vancouver, right, and we sell in that hotel and make plans, I guarantee you, me and her will be going out like every day and getting takeout. We're going out to restaurants, getting takeout. Also, me and my wife will go to stores a few times. Me and my wife will go to the store a few times to get stuff. The only thing I'm going to get at the store for food, I'll get like beer, like a pack of Coke, a 6-7 pack of Coke, maybe a cheesecake, some eggs, some bacon, some bread. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a bit of food here and there, and that's it, man. And some juice and milk and that kind of stuff. That's the only thing I'm gonna get. Whereas most of the time, me and my wife are gonna be going out to eat or getting takeout. When we start our company, Sky Source, every morning there's a good chance me and my wife are gonna go to Coors. Coors is in Vancouver, and if for those in the States, if you don't know what Coors is a top breakfast brand in Canada, just like Denny's is a top breakfast company in USA. So Coors is pretty much the Denny's of the USA. You guys all know Denny's. Denny's is a popular breakfast company in the States. Well, Coors is a popular breakfast company in Canada. And I'm going to be going to Coors in Vancouver every morning with my wife before I start work. Because I want to start work at 9 to like 5:30. So every day I'll wake up at 6 o'clock. I'll do a nice like 30-minute workout, take a nice 20-minute swim. Or like an hour swim if you want to. And then around 7:30, 8 o'clock, me and my wife can go to Coors and eat our breakfast. And then from then on, we head on to work. So me and my wife will be going out a lot all the time. Again, it'll cost me and my wife $400,000 a year, but if you're a billionaire, it's easily affordable. You easily afford it. Because I'm telling you right now, me and my wife are barely going to be cooking at home. There's a good chance we're going to be going out, or we're going to be getting takeout. Takeout all the time. Because we'll have so much money. If you're a billionaire, $400,000 a year in food costs for going to restaurants and getting takeout is fucking pocket change. Again, that's how rich we are going to be. Right? As I'll be going to Coors a lot in Vancouver. I used to work at Coors. I'll be going to Coors a lot in Vancouver for breakfast. Right? As Coors is a top breakfast brand in Canada. Just like Denny's is a top breakfast company in USA. You guys all know about Denny's in the States. So me and her will be going to Coors a lot in the morning before work. Again, VJ will fucking love Coors as they have amazing fucking breakfast food, top-end breakfast food. There's also a good chance the 17 will be joining us sometimes in the morning for breakfast before they start work. Now, there's a good chance the 17, before they start work, they might even join me and my wife for breakfast. They'll do their nice workout. They take a shower. They text me and my wife, hey, you want to Coors? We want to come too. They meet us at Coors. We'll have breakfast at Coors. Again, the doc team will be filming some of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Coors. I'm going to talk to the manager, hey, There's a good chance I'm going to be going to Coors a lot when I'm working in Sky Stores. Is it okay if the doc team films me and my wife when we're eating our breakfast for Coors sometimes? And the restaurant will gladly agree because it's free publicity for the restaurant, obviously. Because I want the doc team filming some of me and my wife's personal life too. You know how Keeping Up with the Kardashians they film the personal life. I want the doc team filming me and my wife's personal life, as well as the 17's personal life, as well as all the main actors' personal life. Hence, you need to hire a good 15 cameramen. It's something crazy, 10 cameramen you have to hire. Hence why you're looking at the best documentary ever. Right, so there's a good chance the 17 will be joining me and my wife. Because I paid them a lot of money, they can easily afford to what? They can easily afford to eat out every day with me and my wife. That'll cost them a couple $100 a week, but easily affordable if you're making $25,000 every 2 weeks or $50,000 every 2 weeks. Fucking pocket change. Right? So there's a good chance the 17 will be joining me and my wife sometimes in the morning for breakfast. Not all the time, but there's a good chance they're gonna join us for breakfast a couple times before they start work. Even there's a good chance me and my wife will even be going to Tim Hortons. Again, for those of you who aren't familiar with Tim Hortons is in New York, but Dunkin' Donuts is popular in America. Well, Tim Hortons is pretty much the Dunkin' Donuts of Canada. Tim Hortons is very popular in Canada. There's a good chance me and my wife will be going to Tim Hortons a few times. Tim Hortons is donuts and all stuff, no, but there's a good chance me and my wife will check out Tim Hortons for coffee. We'll go to Tim Hortons for coffee and that kind of stuff. There's a good chance every morning I'm going to get a coffee for myself. There's a good chance I'm going to check out Tim Hortons. I'll get a nice coffee for myself before I start work. And I guarantee you, me and my wife will be going to Coors in Vancouver a lot. We'll be checking out Coors on. Coors has amazing breakfast, man. You're looking at top-end food. There'll be a few times when I'll eat breakfast at home, but highly unlikely, man. Me and my wife are going to be going out all the time or to getting takeout because we're so fucking rich. Right? Again, me and my wife will also be going out a lot in our lunch breaks at work, and the 16 will most likely be going out with us as they'll have a shitload of money with the money that I'm paying them. So for the lunch break for work, there's a good chance the 16 will be going out every day with me and my wife because they have money. Food costs, you're only looking at a couple $100 a week. Like for a fast food restaurant, you're looking at on average about $10-$12. So in 1 week, it's only costing the 16 like $80 for food, which is easily affordable if you have millions in your bank, or if you have hundreds of thousands to a million in your bank. Because I'm paying the 16 to 17 a lot of money, they can easily afford to go out every day. Some of them might make lunch at home and bring to the board office, but I guarantee you they're gonna be going out with me and my wife every day, man, to the fast food. Because me and my wife and the 16 won't have time to go to restaurants because we only have a 45-minute break. But we can go to a fast food restaurant, like you can go to McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Subway, Harvey's, shawarma shops, pizza shops. Yeah, there's a lot of Domino's pizzas, a lot of places where we can go. But there's a good chance I'll be checking out Subway a lot because Subway has healthy food. Because there's a good chance once I start my diet, the nutritionist will tell me, hey, Ivan, you can't be eating junk food. There's a good chance I'm going to end up checking out like Subway a lot. Eating at Subway a lot, you know what I'm saying? Right? Me and my wife will also have a full-time maid to clean our luxurious $100 million rooftop condo. We could pay her a nice $100K a year, which is a nice paycheck for a maid. So me and my wife will not be cleaning our house as I don't have time for that. We'll hire a full-time maid to clean our house once a week. Pay her a nice $100,000 a year, which is a nice fucking paycheck. And for the maid to clean the house, again, because you and your wife are billionaires, $100K paying your maid is fucking pocket change. So you can hire a full-time maid. Hire one maid. One maid's enough to clean your condo every week. So wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? We also need to hire people to maintain our pool. You need to hire people to maintain. I'll hire someone to maintain the pool, obviously. So I'll hire a maid to clean the house and someone to maintain the pool. You can pay the person who maintains the pool. To maintain the pool is part-time. You can pay the person who maintains the pool a good like $60K or something like that. Pay him a nice $60K because it's part-time. Pay him a nice $60K to maintain the pool part-time. And the maid, you can have her clean the house once a week. Pay her a nice $100,000 a year. Again, easily affordable if you have billions in your bank. Right, so hire a maid to clean a nice, beautiful, luxurious rooftop condo, which is a nice paycheck for a maid to clean her condo once a week. That's how fucking rich me and my wife will be. And there's also a good chance the 17 will be hiring maids, as they can afford to hire a part-time maid and pay her like $20,000 to $30,000 a year. And y'all will be seeing this in the dock. You'll see the 17 nice ass houses. So it's not just me and my wife who will have a maid. There's a good chance the 17 are going to hire maids too. They can afford it. If you're making $1 million a year, that's 600 and like that's 600,000. That's 600,000 after taxes. 630,000 after taxes. You can easily afford to hire a maid and pay her a part-time maid and pay them $20,000 a year. Because a part-time maid, you can easily pay them 20 grand a year around there. 25, 30K a year, $25,000 a year, you can easily afford it. The 5 team can afford to hire a maid and pay them $30,000 a year to maintain and clean their house. Yeah, there's a good chance the 17 will hire maids too. Because they're so rich, they're living this celeb life, yeah. And y'all will be seeing this in the dock. You'll see the 17's nice ass houses, nice ass cars. Like this, they'll own a nice Porsche, an Audi, a BMW, Benz. They have their nice $5 million house, their nice $2.5 million house. I'm saying, right? You listen to my top notch, yeah. Right? Perhaps you might even see them have a part-time maid at their house, right? That's how rich the 17 are going to be. And you will be like, man, Ivan and Vijay are paying these guys a fucking nice salary, and they're living the celeb life in Vancouver. So once you see the 16 celebs, the 17 celeb life, their nice house, their nice cars, you're gonna be like, oh my god, like Ivan and Vijay are paying these people a nice fucking salary, and they're living in celeb life. You're gonna see this in the dock. Oh my god, they hire their own maid. They can afford to hire their own maid. They have nice ass clothes, nice ass cars, a nice Lexus, a nice BMW, a nice Benz, a nice Audi, a nice Porsche. You know what I'm saying? There's a good chance the 16 might even buy houses pretty close to each other. You know, so they might find a real estate agent. Hey, can you find us houses right next? They might buy houses pretty close to each other because they're going to become good friends, right? Again, the secondaries can afford to buy like a $2.5 million house because they're making $1 million a year, whereas the 5 team can afford to buy like a like $4 or $5 million house. Besides John Favreau, John Favreau can probably buy like a $7, $8 million house because he has money and I'm paying him $3 million a year, so he can afford to buy a more expensive house. My point is, they're all going to be living a nice celeb life in Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. And you're going to be seeing your celebrity because I want the doc team filming the 17 in their house as well. The 17 in their house as well. Hence, you're going to see the 17's lavish lifestyle. Oh my god, like they're living in this nice ass fucking house. Yeah, that's so top notch. The house they're going to be living in, man. Right? Right? When me and VJ visit countries, before we start our work for Skystores, me and her will stay at nice resorts and hotels, top end class. So when me and my wife take a year off, we're gonna be traveling out a few countries. I want to visit Switzerland and Japan. VJ wants to visit Japan. I'll visit Japan. We'll visit Switzerland. Me and her can stay at the top notch hotels, the best hotels in the world. Top high-end resorts, all booked for me and my wife. Me and my wife can even book a resort booked for me and my wife. We can have the resort all to ourselves, me and my wife, with a pool, a bar area, all that stuff. We can book a nice resort for ourselves, a top end. We can visit the top-notch hotels in the world, man. I might even check out the Bergenstock Hotel in Switzerland. Actually, no, I want to save the Bergenstock Hotel for a surprise. I don't want to visit the Bergenstock Hotel, but I'm going to check out some nice hotels in Switzerland. I want to check out Switzerland because that's where I'm filming Xanus. Right? We can stay at nice resorts, hotels, and top-end class. Again, easily affordable if you have billions in your bank. We'll be checking out the best clubs as I want to check out the best clubs around the world. So when me and my wife go to these clubs in Europe, when me and my wife check out countries in Europe or Japan, me and her can check out the best clubs. You know what I'm saying? We can get drunk and just dance it off to the music and make out. You know what I'm saying? Again, all that will be trending online. You're going to see all that trending online. Again, me and my wife can hire the best limo service to take us around as well too, right? We'll be checking out the best clubs as I want to check out the best clubs around the world, the best rides, the best boat cruises, the best roller coaster rides. Me and my wife can go on the best roller coaster rides. Japan has one of the best roller coaster rides in the world. Me and my wife can check out one of the roller coaster rides in Japan. Again, when we visit the clubs and restaurants, me and Vijay can hire the best limo services to take us around again. We can visit the best restaurants around the world too in other countries, right? Right? Again, when me and VJ visit the clubs and restaurants, me and VJ can hire the best limo services to take us around. Again, when me and her get out of the limo, people will be taking pictures and videos, and that'll be trying online. When me and her dance off in the club, get alcohol, get drunk. So me and her will be going to the club, getting drunk, dancing off of the music. Again, people are going to take pictures and videos actually be trying online. When we get out of the limo and are heading to the club, people are going to be taking pictures and that's going to be trying online. This will be crazy. Y'all will be seeing that as people will be taking pictures and those pictures will be trying online, and hence why you guys will feel like total shit. Again, when you see these pictures trend, you guys are going to feel like total shit. You're going to be like, oh my god, it looks like I and VJ are having a blast. Yeah, man, that's how top notch of like me and VJ are going to live. And don't forget, those chosen Hollywood actors will be partying up at luxury rooftop condos. The Hollywood actors are going to get to party up my luxurious 100 million rooftop condo. Again, you guys will see my condo on the dock, but those actors are going to actually get to see my condo, like actually get to see it. Hence, they're lucky. Oh my god! Like, I've been to Ivan's condo. Ivan has his top end condo. They get to experience the top end condo. Yeah, they get to party up my rooftop condo, man. Only the main ones and the 7 team and the head chefs, photographers, the graphic designers, web designers, and the dock team will get to party up my rooftop condo. While everyone else, they party up at the lounge for the winter and spring, and the yacht for the summer and fall. Again, pictures and videos of this will all be training for you guys to see. So whenever I party up at the yacht, the lounge, or my rooftop condo, the crewmen or the actors are going to take pictures and videos, and that's going to be trending on social media, and you guys are going to feel like shit. Oh my god, I wish I can party up at Ivan's rooftop condo, but you can't. You're left behind the bed. Oh my god, I'm not making any videos for you. 0. Right? You'll be training online for you all to see. And don't forget, for the takeout, I'll be hiring limo service companies to drive me, my wife, and the actors to the restaurant bar. So the actors are flying the jet. That's already cool. Then the limo driver takes them to my office once they arrive. And then once they sign the contracts, me and my wife, the limo driver awaits me, my wife, and the actors in the 17, whatever it is. Again, if the 17 want to spend time with their family, they can spend time with their family. But again, there's a good chance they're going to want to party out with my wife because they don't want to be left behind. The limo company will take me and my wife to the bar restaurant. We chill at the bar restaurant for a good 2 hours. So by the time everyone signed the contract, it'll be about 5:30. We chill at the bar restaurant until like 7:30, and then we take after the takeout. The limo driver takes me, my wife, and the actors to my condo, and we can party out there for a few hours till like 12:30. Now, at 12:30, the actors are sent to the plane. They can sleep it off in the jet after drunk. Right? And the 7 team, I'll hire a limo company to take. I can either hire a limo company to take the 7 team to their house, or I can hire their spouse to drive them to the house. Hey, can you have one of your folks drive you to your house? Because they can't drive when they're drunk. So I'm gonna tell them. So I'm gonna tell them. Make sure you don't drive to work for the takeouts. Have your folks drive you to work. That way they can take your car back home, because when you do the takeouts and you park at my car, you're gonna be drunk. You're gonna need to ride back home. So I'm gonna make sure the second year. The 7 team, they're gonna have to have their folks drive them to work, because if they're gonna party out with me and my wife for the takeouts, after the takeouts they can't drive home, so they have to have their folks drive them. Anyways, right. So don't forget that for the takeout, I'll be hiring a limo service company to drive me and my wife and the actors to the restaurant bar. It's my top-notch, luxurious rooftop condo. Again, I showed you pictures of top-notch condo we're gonna own for the party, and hence why after filming is finished, those chosen Hollywood actors will fucking beg their asses off. I'm not kidding around. Once filming is finished, these actors are gonna beg, like, please, Ivan, I don't want to be left behind. I had the best experience of my life. I don't want to go to Hollywood. Hollywood sucks compared to Sky Source. You know what I'm saying? Like, these chosen Hollywood actors are gonna beg their fucking asses off because Hollywood is fucking cheap compared to Sky Source, and they were saved and had the time of their lives. They know they will be, even though they know they'll have successful careers in Hollywood. And even then, they'll still beg their asses off because that's how special my wife will be. So even though these Hollywood actors chosen know they're going to become A-list actors, the B-list actors and rising stars know they're going to become A-list actors, whereas the A-list actors are only become bigger, obviously. Even then, they're still going to beg, please, Ivan, I want to work for you. I don't want to work for Ivan and VJ, because Sky's is so much better than Hollywood. After experiencing that fame, partying at rooftop con, the luxury jet, the limo driver, the takeouts, the crazy fans, the buzz, the luxury hotel party, the red carpet, you know what I'm saying? The staff party, being in the best movie ever made, being part of the buzz. After experiencing that fame, even then, when they know they're gonna have such a good Hollywood, even then they're still gonna beg, Ivan, please, I want to work for you. I don't want to work anywhere else. They know they're gonna have successful careers. It's a funny thing. Your goals achieved, actors, and even then they still want to work for me on White because Skyscrapers is better than Hollywood, and that's how special we White for. And they know that once they go to Hollywood, even though and when the buzz dies down for Zans, and even though they're doing this big $200 million budget movie, only, I don't know, 30-40 million are tuning into that, and the whole world's tuning into the organization movie. They're gonna start to feel left out. They're gonna see those trends. They're gonna feel like shit. They're like, oh man, I'm gonna miss working with Ivy Victoria. I wish I could be a part of that fame again. Now that even though they're famous, their side tension, it's a shitty feeling. They don't want to be left behind. Yeah, hence why they're gonna fucking pay their asses off. I'm not kidding around. These actors are gonna fucking beg their asses off, man. Turn my camera off here.